Hello and welcome to yet another session on Inspo Vibes with SK. I hope all of you are doing well and safe, staying indoors at home. Lot of love and prayers to each one of you and your loved ones. Stay safe. So, in spite of all the drawbacks and the cribs and complaints that we have about the pandemic, yes, it does have some benefits. One of them is it gives you a lot of time to stay at home and do so many things that you always wanted to do and put off for another day when you had some more time. So, one of these things that I have been wanting to do for a long while is to pull out all my albums from my childhood days and spend one entire day just reliving those memories. So this Sunday I decided to do just that I'm not going to get out of my room. I'm going to spend the whole day only and only reliving my life through all these albums. So ये पुरानी एल्बम्स, इनमें इतनी सारी यादें, इतने सारी हमारी ज़िंदगी के हसीन पल ऐसे ही बंद पड़े रहते हैं. एंड आई लव्ड दैट डे. एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द डे some thoughts came to my mind which I thought I need to share with all of you. So, this video is all about walking down those memory lanes and why do we limit our relationships and the people in our lives to just photo albums? Can we do something more? So, when I was looking at the first set of albums, those pertain to my school life. And of course, in my school life, one person that dominated was Simar. Simar and me studied together from 6th standard to about 10th standard, and we were such close besties. There was not a day that we spent without talking to each other, sharing heart to heart each and everything. No matter what the stress at home, no matter how much my mom shouted, no matter what the teachers said at school, no matter how badly I did or whatever happened, the one highlight was I will speak to Simar and all will be well. When we used to travel back from school, we used to be sitting together in the school bus. Most of the time, Simar would do the talking, I being the listener more often, but still, once we had spoken and shared with each other, everything was well with the world, life was good. When we finished 10th, we exchanged notes, we exchanged addresses, made promises that we would, no matter where in the world we went, we would always remain in touch and always be each other's bestie. Yeah, but when we went to college, a year passed, 2 years passed. With a couple of years down the line, the letters became few and scarce. The messages we wrote in the letter, the stories became shorter and briefer because we both got involved in our own lives and what was present around us. So, over the years, without even realizing it, Simar became a memory of the past, always to be preserved in the photo albums, and that's about it. Then came college life with all its glamour, excitement, masala, jing bang, and so many expectations that we have after seeing all those Bollywood movies, reading all those novels about college life and all of that. Oh, wonderful 3 to 5 years that we had. And yes, so many new friends, so many new relationships, falling in love for the first time, making promises that this is the love of my life, जीने मरने की वो कस्में और एक साथ ज़िंदगी काटने के वो सपने. Wow. And what happened at the graduation party? Simply because one other guy took 2 dances from me, this guy got jealous, he got irritated, we ended up in a fight, and that was the end of all those जीने मरने की कस्में. That's it. All the true love and all that feeling of, die hard love, but out of the window. And that's about it. So then he also became one photograph in those जिंदगी की वो album, college के ज़माने की. Then moved on to first job, made more friends, colleagues as well, people you work with, people you share your larger part of the day with, more relationships, more people coming in. धीरे धीरे पीछे वाले छुटते जाते हैं, नए लोग ज़िंदगी में आते जाते हैं, आपको पता भी नहीं चलता है. You are so busy with the present, you are so busy with the life around you that's happening so fast. You're trying to cope with job, you're trying to cope with being a grown up, handling your money, handling your investments, looking at guys from a marriage perspective, getting married, knowing people. Wow, it's like a whirlwind of activities happening together. And at the time, somehow, who takes a back seat is your friends from school and college, because they never come and demand your time. They just wait when you will find the time to come back and talk to them. And somehow, you just don't find the time, right? And at that time, when I was arguing with my college sweetheart, if we had just taken a pause and realized, was this such a big issue that we had to break our beautiful relationship? Probably we were both holding on to our egos so much and waiting for the other person to say sorry. In that waiting and holding on to our point of view and our such a stupid ego, we let go of each other. I saw him walk away, he saw me turn and walk away, but neither of us called out. The heart was saying, speak up, don't let him go. But the mind said, what the hell? How can he speak like this to me? Same thoughts were in his mind. वो बोलेगी, मैं बोलूँगा. उस चक्कर में कोई भी नहीं बोला और वो रिलेशनशिप ख़त्म हो गया. सिमिलरली ऐसे कितने ही और दोस्त, कितने ही और रिश्तेदार, कितने ही और कज़न्स, छोटी छोटी बातों पर डिस्कनेक्ट, छोटी छोटी बातों पर गुस्सा, और कौन पहले सॉरी बोलेगा, कौन पहला कदम बढ़ाएगा, इसी कश्मकश में बहुत सारे खूबसूरत रिश्ते बस यूं ही यादें बन के रह जाते हैं. So when I look back on that Sunday to all those relationships that could have lasted for much longer, I only feel I wish one of the parties had shown more maturity, more magnanimity to call out and say, hey, wait, I need you in my life, don't go, please don't go, can we talk? So what we learn today, I wish I had the same wisdom so many years down the line. Life would have turned out probably so much different than what it is. So, my friends, I would like to say that learn from my experience. Don't let these little egoistic issues come in the way of beautiful relationships. So what if your friend has not called you? You pick up the phone and talk to them. How does it matter who initiates as long as you have a good conversation? Pick up the phone and apologize even if you are not at fault. How does it matter who apologized as long as you're able to hold on to a beautiful relationship? Okay, so don't let these little perceptions, these holding on to your point of view, these egos, and the keen desire to be in the right, to be the one who's right, and let the other person come and acknowledge their mistake. So be magnanimous. Don't get stuck with all of this. Let go. It doesn't matter. The bigger person is not the one who asks forgiveness. The bigger person is the one who forgives even without the person seeking forgiveness. Forgive, forget, speak up, hold on, be the one to say, mat jao, ruk jao, let's talk, let's figure it out, let's thrash it out, let's put it behind us. Because वो लोग फ़ोटो एल्बम की जगह आपकी ज़िंदगी में, आपके आसपास रियल टाइम रिश्तों में ज़्यादा खूबसूरत लगेंगे, आपकी ज़िंदगी और ज़्यादा खूबसूरत हो जाएगी. So my appeal to all of you, look back on your life. Are there some relationships that are somewhere suspended where there is still some hope that it can be patched together? If yes, go for it. Take the initiative, forgive in your heart, and reopen a dialogue. I'm sure you will thank me for it because that will bring in so many more beautiful relationships into your life, and that's what we need today when we go through such difficult times, and most of us are feeling the lack of social interaction, the lack of loved ones around us, and their warmth and their care. So, if somewhere this message resonates with you, you think it makes some sense, don't forget to click on the like button. Don't forget to share it with those around you, and do share your comments. I would love to hear from you. And till we meet again next Wednesday with yet another inspiring video, you take care, be safe. This is SK signing off. Adios and bye bye.